Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Shanique's Talk and Create podcast. Today, we're going to be talking about how everybody is not going to be able to go where you're headed. Someone I know literally asked me if I could sugarcoat things a little bit when it comes to them. Now, we haven't known each other that long, but even so, anybody that knows me personally, I mean, like, really know me, or how I get down, know damn well that's a big no-no for me. I'm not and never have been the type to do any such thing. Like, that's just crazy. So my response was absolutely not. That ain't me, has never been me, and I'm not doing that to please you. I'm sorry. The reason why people generally, you know, F with me, I don't want to say the word, is because of how I really am. Of how real I am, you know, how real I keep it. So I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. That's just crazy. What kind of question is that? You know? Like I've been this way from the time I was young. And that is one part of me that I'm not going to change about me. You have to have people around you that is going to be honest with you and tell you when you're messing up, tell you when you're wrong, tell you that you messed up, let you know when you messed up big or that like that you were wrong for doing whatever you did. Like that's how we grow as humans. Like that's how we learn lessons. We're able to focus on what we need to heal inside and work on in order to be and become a better person in the end. The truth hurts, but the truth is what will set you free. I don't want no one around me watering down or downplaying anything that I did wrong. And the reason why I don't want nobody like that is because to me, honestly, that's not love and that's not a real friend. I need people around me that's going to correct me when I'm wrong. Okay. So, like, because, like, to me, according to the Bible, love is correction. Another thing is when you started to do healing work or shadow work, you start to realize you don't need a lot of people around you or in your circle. A small circle is just fine for me. I love myself enough to know that love don't come from the outside world. That comes from within me. So I don't need a lot of people hitting my line to talk to me or texting me or contacting me on social media or a lot of people to hang out with me or to know my name. Like I'm good on that type of energy. That's never been my type of crowd anyway. So it is what it is. I've tried that years back, like trying to have, you know, quote unquote, a few more friends in my circle, and it did not work out. That was just a lesson learned for me. A small circle is fine for me. Now you're going to outgrow some people. That includes friends, family members, co-workers, even people you have looked at as your sister-like or brother-like figure in your life. Even people you called bestie and you've known them for years. It may hurt, but you're not going to be able to take everyone with you where you're headed or where you're going. I had to cut a lot of people off along my self-growth journey because some people refuse to grow with me. Some people are so set in their ways that they don't see no wrong in their doings and their behavior. I cannot sit in the same energy I was sitting in 10 years ago and expect to grow. I don't care if it was 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 years ago. It could have been a month or two ago, or even 6 months ago. I don't care. I'm not sitting in any energy where I see there is no growth that will come out of it. I'm the type of person, I don't care how long I knew you or how well you think you know me. If you show me any signs that you are not growing as a person or that you refuse to grow as a person, I will leave you right where you're standing with the rest of the people that is in the same category you're in. You are not on my level. I cannot comprehend why some people like to stay stuck or be comfortable when they know they should get a move on. You know what I mean? And don't ever stay around somebody that is telling you to change, especially. Let me say this again. Do not stay around people that is telling you to change, especially if there's nothing wrong with you. Now, let me say this. Nobody's perfect. We all got, you know, things about us that people don't like about us, can't stand about us, maybe even hate about us, or it's just certain things about us that just irk other people's nerves. Like nobody's perfect. Nobody's gonna 110% like everything about you. That's just the reality of it is some people, but if you're around the right people, they're gonna be like, oh, that's just who she is or whatever. Certain things, if it's severe, with disrespecting people, it's stuff like that. I don't want to really get into all that, but you know what I mean. Like, if there's nothing wrong with that part of you and somebody's telling you to change that part of you, get rid of that person ASAP. Because what they're trying to do is put you in a box that you don't fucking fit in. I was really trying not to curse, but I hate those type of people. Like, sugarcoat this for me, water this down for me so I could feel better. I don't have to know how bad the truth hurts. Or put a veil on it so I can't see it. Put a band-aid on it so I know the wound ain't there. You could do all of that as much as you want. You still have to deal with that problem at the end of the day. It's like you're running and hiding from the truth that don't change anything. And it's not going to change anything because that just tells me when you're telling me to change a part of me that I know is nothing wrong with, that you are the type of person that do not want to change as a person. You think you are fine internally and that you don't need to do any self-healing or any self-reflecting. And I cannot be around those type of people because I'm not like that. If I'm wrong, I will admit I'm wrong, whether I like it or not. That's how I grow too as a person, admitting that I'm wrong and admitting my faults. But like I said, if I know there's a part of me that there's nothing wrong with, and that's one of the main reasons why people actually come into contact with me or interact with me, you know, I'm not going to change that about me. You're basically telling me, I don't like that you're authentic. Can you change that about you? Can you just be fake just a little bit? Do you know how that how that do you know how that fucking sounds? I don't think people really hear themselves when they speak because if they did, and if they were the person on the end of the receiver, like seriously, they would probably hang up the phone or just walk the fuck off because ain't no way you asking me to be fake. That's what I hear when someone says, can you sugarcoat this for me? Just a little bit. You be being a little too real. Excuse me? Well, maybe this is not the type of level you need to be on. Respectfully. Like, I'm sorry to tell you that, but I have to. Maybe this is not where you need to be at. Maybe you don't need to be in my circle. Maybe you need to be in a circle where people are fake or they say one thing to you and then do something else behind your back. Maybe you need to be over there in that category. Maybe you don't need to be over here where people actually want to win, where they actually want to grow and change. Maybe you don't need to be in that circle because there's no way you're asking an authentic person to be fake. For your feelings, it's just weird. I'm not gonna do it. I haven't did it with anybody else. Why would I do it for you? Anybody that knows me personally know damn well. It's like, oh damn, I know you ain't just actually that. She's the wrong person. She's the wrong person to ask that shit. I'm gonna tell you that right now. The wrong fucking person, because she ain't gonna tell you how it is. Every fucking time. Every time. You got different friends for different things. You got some friends that you could party with. You got some friends that you could be real with. You got some friends that you can't tell everything to. You know, me, I don't have those type of people around me. I don't want different categories for different people. I need real, genuine people around me. That's just me personally. That's just my preference. If you're not real and authentic, get the fuck on. Because that's how I am. I need people around me that's similar to me. That's gonna tell me when, you know, like I'm when I'm fucking up, I'll be like, shit, that's not cool. You knew you was wrong for that. You really just said that out your mouth. What is wrong with you? And actually mean it, like, and not even in a joking matter. Everything is not like, I don't know how else to put it. Like, what am I trying to say? Everything is not gonna be sweet all the time, especially not with a person that has been through things and learned lessons in life. And it's like, no, you just have to be real with yourself. That's the only way you're gonna grow as a person. And you have to be real with others because I don't care what you portray to the world, you still gotta sit with yourself at night. I don't wear a mask. A lot of people don't like that about me, and that's fine. I'm not here to be liked by everybody or anybody at all. The right people will be in my corner at the end of the day. So I'm cool. I'm cool with not being liked by everybody. I'm not for everybody. And that goes for people in general, whoever you deal with. You're not going to be for everybody. Everybody's not going to like you. Everybody's not going to be able to sit with you, and that is fine. That's how you know that the right people are in your corner and in your circle when everybody's not around you. When you have specific people around you that you have picked and chosen to be around you, that's how you know that you're growing as a person, that you actually love yourself enough to know that this is where I need to be at, or this is where I would like to be at. Not comfortable, but this is where I would like to be at. This is how I know I'm going to grow, or where I see growth coming in. You understand? Like, you need genuine, authentic people around you. The world is so, like, filtered, I should say. I don't know what else word to use right now, but it's so heavily, like, not so real that when you come across a person like me, it's like, damn, oh, I don't like you. Oh, you too real. Damn, just be a fake a little bit. Shit. You hit me where it hurt. I didn't want to hear that truth. I didn't want to hear that harsh truth. And you're gonna keep giving it to me every time I see you or hear you? No, thank you. Those are the type of people that don't want to grow or don't see no room to grow or where they need to work on internally so that they can grow and do some self-healing. I cannot and will not and refuse to be around anybody that don't see any wrong in their doings. I've came a long way and I have not come this far to have somebody tell me, I need you to sugarcoat things a little bit for me, just a little bit. Just when it comes to me. Excuse me? Oh, you think you special? You think you're an exception? I don't excuse nobody. I have never been that person. You're crazy. And there was a point in my life where I tried to be quiet. I tried to just not even sugarcoat anything, just be quiet. Don't even say anything for the sake of other people's feelings. And I said, oh my God, this is irritating as hell. This is not me. Just sitting here being quiet, not saying nothing, not saying how I generally feel about something, not speaking my truth or how I really feel about something, just letting people do whatever, say whatever to me, all kinds of shit. I said, this is not me. This has never been me. What the fuck is happening? All of this just to have a few more friends in my circle. That was at that time in my life. Just to have a few more friends in my circle. So you know what I started doing? Silently removing people from my life. At that time, Facebook was heavily influencing people. It was very popular. I had over, I kid you not, between 300 to 500 friends, probably even more on Facebook. You know what I did? Slowly but surely, started removing people from that list up until I got to maybe 20 or 30 friends. And then I narrowed it down even more to about five. Then it became three, then two. Then after that, I'm like, yeah, I'm not interested. Some of those people I've known, some of them I didn't, and they just requested me just because. But the ones that I wanted to have in my circle, just to have a quote unquote few more friends in my circle, I got rid of them. I removed them from my social media. I blocked their number. I stopped showing up in places where I know I would see them or where they would see me. Or if I did see them in public and they called my name, yelling out my name, yo, Shanique, you know what I did? I stopped responding to these people. Or if they would just, meet me face to face on the street. Oh, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, you been ducking and dodging me? No, I haven't. Oh, so why you ain't say hi that day? Because I didn't feel like it. Because I didn't want to. You acting funny? No, I'm not. I didn't want to speak. I'm acting funny because I didn't want to speak. That's on your conscience, not mine. That has nothing to do with me. I'm not going to be responding to people that choose not to grow as a human being. We are meant to grow. We are here to learn lessons. We're not here to stay stuck, stagnant in a place where we're comfortable. We were never put here to be comfortable. Now, if you're somewhere you want to be, that's okay. But being comfortable is dangerous because then you don't want to get out of that mindset. Always tell yourself there's always room for growth. There's always room for growth. I don't care how young you are, I don't care how old you are. There's always room for growth. Don't let nobody tell you different. And don't ever let somebody tell you that you need to change because you're being authentic. Being authentic, being authentic is the most beautiful thing you can be, especially in this world. Stay true to you, stay true to yourself. The right people will magnetically be attracted and drawn to you. That's the best way I could put that type of scenario or situation. The right people will be involved with you. They will be drawn to you, and you're not going to hear those type of words come out their mouth. But you know what you're gonna hear? I love that about you. See, that's why I fucks with you, because you keep it real. Shit like that you're gonna hear people say out their mouth. Those are the people you stay around. Those are the people you keep around. For however long you need to, or for however long they may be around. Stick to those people that are real, authentic, that loves authenticity. Be around people that are like you. Growth is important. Self-work and self-healing and shadow work is important. Being authentic and being real is important. Speaking your truth is important. You don't gotta be disrespectful. You ain't gotta be rude. Or may sometimes you may need to be. Sometimes people take your kindness for weakness. But for the main thing really is just be who you are. And if anybody try to put you in a box, fuck them. You ain't gotta deal with those people. I always say you have a choice in this world. Nothing is never permanent. You don't have to stay know where you don't want to be. You don't have to be stuck. That's a mental thing. You don't have to be stuck nowhere. Everybody has a choice to make in their life, especially as grown people. There's always an option. You always have a choice. You don't have to be nowhere you don't want to be. Nowhere. There's always a way out. Always. You don't have to be nowhere you don't want to be. You don't have to be put in a box because someone doesn't like how real you are. You don't have to sugarcoat, water down nothing because somebody don't like that you're speaking the truth. And these people never had the type of person you are to them or the person you are in general. Tell them what it is, what they're doing, what they did is not okay, or whatever the case may be. You need real people around you. That is how you grow. That's just life. I hope you like this and enjoy it. And if you do, thank you. And yeah, I'm out.